U.S. U.S. officer charged with murder over unarmed black man's death. Yeah, it's hectic. My question is, do you think this is a catalyst? This is gonna be the thing that finally stops all of it, the tipping point.
Nah, dude. I mean, if you think about police brutality, I mean, if you've ever watched a documentary called Banned from TV, I mean, this stuff's been happening since the 70s, 80s, 90s. The only difference is now everything's documented because everybody's got like cell phones, so we can record
Yeah.
the racism, you know?
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Well, like I think because the way it was caught as well, it made it so visceral. I feel like when we watched it on your phone, it was like, wow, this is crazy. Because if it was just a headline, I don't think we'd care so much. But now that it was
well, I
on
mean,
our phones,
if you look at the photo, it is a headline.
yo, bruh, this is some hectic. I feel like the police need a referee because this guy's like wrestling this dude. Like they need to travel with a referee.
Yeah, you know what the scariest thing about that video was is that we all witnessed a death, bro, like a real life.
Yeah.
Actually, not even a death, a murder, dude. It's a murder. We all
Yeah.
witnessed a murder, and this guy got away with murder. It's ridiculous because he's a white police officer.
Yeah, well, he's got arrested now, so he's been
Oh,
charged.
okay, so he's been,
Arrested.
and the other two, because there were two guys watching us. Well, there's an Asian dude who had like a
Bruh.
stomach strap.
This Asian guy, I'm like, bruh, but you're also a minority. Why aren't you?
This is black on black crime, bro. It's just
Like, damn, you didn't like Russia that much. What the hell?
what I want to know is what's up with his belly? Does he have like a strap that tucks in his belly? Like check that.
A bulletproof mukaba.
Oh, it's a bulletproof mukaba. That's what it is.
Yeah, it's probably because there's vital organs here, dude.
Yeah. Maybe he
But
put like six dumplings in there.
why did it have to be dumplings, bro? Shit. But yeah, man. I don't know. I think it's not going to be a tipping point as well because Donald Trump is still the president, man.
Yeah, look, I mean, dude, the US itself, America as a nation, dude, if you think about their justice system and their police force and the history in terms of a lot of former KKK working in the police force and a lot of like confiscated drugs that trickle into the police force, this is a result of that, bro. And, it just leaves heads rolling,
Heads on the floor.
Heads on the floor, dude.
Hey, bro. Yeah, I know. Also, it's weird how this made us forget that the coronavirus was happening and reminded us that there's still a pandemic of racism in the world.
Exactly, bro. I mean,
Because it is a
this also makes-
pandemic.
I mean, there's also like we almost forgot the social issues that we're dealing with in the world because of this, virus. At the end of the day, we still have to deal with the other issues once the virus.
Yes, it's crazy. Like the virus is a distraction now from also what really still matters, like racism.
Exactly. A lot of conspiracy theorists actually back that idea in terms of how COVID-19 is a cover-up for a lot of things that are actually going on in the world. A lot of political decisions, a lot of
Yeah.
Illuminatus bullshit.
I don't know about 5G and all about that, but
No,
it is
not
distracting
5G,
us.
but-
It is distracting us, and this reminded us. This totally reminded us. That's why, and it was so powerful. Like the cell phone thing again. I think it's amazing. Like shout out to the cell phone camera. It's doing the most.
Yeah, no, dude, it's. I'm also glad that this technology is out there for us to actually see what's really going on. Because before, mainstream media would cover up things like this. We wouldn't see it
Yeah.
because it's considered
Yeah.
a negative image for their police force. So.
Yeah,
But I
the
didn't know
iPhone-
Minneapolis. I thought Minneapolis was one of those. Well, I don't really know much about the U.S. I thought maybe it's only the South. Is Minneapolis in the South?
I don't know, But also begs the question: is America the most racist country in the world?
That's interesting.
Where's the stats on that, I know.
Well, America didn't have apartheid, so.
It is a competition, right? Maybe Australia, because all the racists go to Australia. There's no like
I think we're
people
still
of
number
color.
one, bro. I think we're still holding the gold medal
Damn, you
for
think South Africa's still number one? Damn. Wow.
number one. It's the only difference is here we're just casual about it. It's a joke to us now, bro.
Aki joke.
It's a
Ki
joke,
ha
bro. We just call each
ha.
other Magwera Gwera Likula. We just it's so free here. Like we don't give a shit. Whereas
Yeah,
in the
and we
US,
just
political correctness and what's going on with injustice, people care about it. Here, it's still like there's just black
yeah,
people that goes crazy and that's it. So
and we just make
I think that
satire of it.
yeah, I think the scariest thing about South Africa is that because we don't have a white police force, but we still have a racial complex or like a sub. What's the word? Like a subconscious racism amongst ourselves. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
people are
yeah,
kind
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
hating
Definitely,
each other
we
because of whitewashing. So
yeah we put everybody in a box because of their race. We
exactly.
don't
I
call it
mean, for example,
racism. We just
yeah, like for example, for myself, I mean, what box do I tick? I mean, there's Indian, Asian, and I'm Sri Lankan.
other.
And so now Sri Lanka is in Asia, but I'm not Indian. So like,
You got a little bit of both. Like
so do I
can I
tick other? And
connect?
also the racial classification system is so stupid. It's white, black, Indian, Asian, other, and like white and black are polar opposites of light, and then Asian is a continent, Indian is a nationality. Who created this racist system? It's fucking ridiculous, bro.
Racist, that's who, right? It was the white man that invented those forms.
Yeah.
Ah, shit, dude. Yeah, well, I think nothing's gonna change. That's the saddest thing about this. I don't think
Well, I
anything's
don't
gonna
know, but I
change.
hope, yeah, like that's the thing. The change doesn't, we can share videos, we can protest with images and, like sharing clips of guys talking about how this has been happening for a while. The change starts with people in power, and those people in power need to start realizing what the fuck they're doing wrong, man.
Yeah, yeah. It starts at the top and then all the way to the bottom, boys.
Yeah, it trickles down, bro. It trickles
It's a
down.
platform on its own, bro. How to fix this?
It's a pyramid scheme, bro. It's a pyramid scheme. It's
I
Herbalife, bro.
It's Herbalife. Herbalife is racism. Racism is Herbalife. So white woman is fired after calling police on black man in Central Park. Yeah, this was crazy. What I noticed a lot of people were saying about this is how she weaponized her tears. That's crazy that you can
Yeah,
weaponize your tears like you're some transformer. That's like insane to me, dude.
yeah,
She
but
like
that's the
weaponized her tears. She weaponized her race. She
Yeah, but
weaponized her
that's
gender.
the skill set that Karens have. They use emotional. Karens have these weapons as a skill set, right? And emotional manipulation with police officers, racial, like using their subconscious racism to get them to make a decision.
Yeah,
That's the saddest thing about this is that she wants action to be dependent on her the racial prejudices, which is. And the worst thing is she shouldn't have a dog. The way she treated this fucking dog.
hey, bro. Apparently they took the dog away from her as well. She lost the job and she lost
I'm
the
glad she
dog.
lost the dog, dude. Because that's what this video was about at the end of the day. The dude told her, like, listen, the regulation in the park is have a leash on your dog. She wasn't listening, and then
Yeah,
she couldn't handle the fact that a black person was telling her what to do. That's how racist she was. It's
yeah,
ridiculous.
man. And you're right about Karen's being having that skill set to use emotion against you. She literally did weaponize her race, her tears, the poor dog. Hey, that poor dog.
I feel sorry for that dog, dude. That's the victim in all of this. The victim in all of this was that dog.
Yo, bruh, who got it worse? George Floyd or the dog, bruh? Yo, well, the dog is still
I
alive.
don't know.
The dog is
Well,
still alive.
well, I think both the necks were being strangled, isn't it?
Yeah. It's tough out here for black people and dogs, bruh. God damn
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Yo, bruh. Yeah, but it's crazy her punishment. Imagine getting fired and you lose your dog. Apparently, the guy who took this video said, like, yo, I don't think she deserved for her whole life to be torn down.
Yeah, obviously, look, I mean, that shows how much empathy this dude has. Is that he's
Yeah,
actually
he's
considered
not an asshole about it.
exactly as racist as that lady was.
Yeah,
He obviously feels for her because look, I mean, look, all he wanted to do because he's a bird watcher. All he wanted was the rules and regulations to be followed in the park. That's all he
yeah.
cared about. This whole racism thing was her fault. It's her fault. She must deal with it. She must bite the bullet. You know, she must take it by the
Consequences
neck.
for your actions. Yeah, there's always got to be consequences, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. They both named Cooper. Their surname is both Cooper.
Whose name's Cooper? The lady.
This is Miss. Yeah, her name is Mrs. Cooper, and he's Mr. Cooper.
Oh damn. You
Yeah,
make
how
you
random.
make a movie out of this, dude. Like
The
when the Coopers
Coopers.
met. When the Coopers met.
Ah, dude, it's so sad, right? So yeah, this racism thing is still happening, guys.
Yeah, no, dude, it won't end in a long time. I mean, with education, education
And
is
mixed race babies.